Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I am WendyO. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you are subscribed with alerts set. And if you've been here, smash a like and share this because we're going to be talking about crypto dumping. Oh my. What's happening? Are we going to see that 20 to 30% correction? Am I going to buy more Solana? I have no idea. You have to stick around. But first, we have to say a big good morning to all of our members. So big shout out to Mike, to Alexandra, to Toe. And yeah, good morning, good morning. We also have a poll at the top. Will Bitcoin crash to $40,000? So let me know if you think it's going to crash to $40,000. But we've got a lot to cover today. A lot to cover today. It was a long weekend, a nice tired weekend. D, this weekend, can we fix the camera? Because I think we can fix it or do something to it, but I need help. I need help. Anyways, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know why I'm so tired in the morning, but I am, and I need to do something to fix it. And I have a cup of coffee, and that's just not doing it for me anymore. So I don't know what's going to have to go on. Maybe I need some Mexican Coke. I don't know, but we're going to get into it. I want ETH to pump more too, you guys. I've got a fat bag of ETH. I want to dump it all at $10,000. Can we get ETH to dump? Or can we get ETH to pump? Please, please, please. It will. Let's be patient. But we got it. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We're going to get into it. I also, too, you guys, I'm hearing a lot of people ask me about crypto bubbles. I'm not partnered with them, and it's just a really cool product that I absolutely love. And we talk about things I absolutely love that are free on this channel all the time. Not everything we talk about is paid, despite contrary belief or something like that. But it's free, crypto bubbles. And fun fact, Banter actually took the idea from crypto bubbles. But anyways, I love crypto bubbles. It's super cute. Let's go ahead and hide me so you can see. Sol is up 32. Oh, this is on the week. Yeah, this is on the week. Let's take a look at the day. Day is not looking too terribly great. Avalanche is up 12.8%. Jupe 12.8. WeMix 6.2. Apto 6.8. Pepe is down. Floki is down. Everything is down for the most part. But it's not the end of the world. Don't worry. If you're somebody who missed out on some of these things, then maybe you might want to consider buying the dip. I don't know. That's personal choice. Also, too, Solana officially flipped BNB. Solana was trading earlier yesterday at $200, and now it's only at $197. Oh my. But it's taken fourth in total market cap, which is pretty impressive. Honestly, like Tether is important, to have stable coins on here are important, but at the same time, they're stable coins and they can print more of these when they want. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't think that we really should have stable coins here, but that's fine. So Solana, in my opinion, is technically third. Then we have BNB and XRP. USDC, Avalanche, Cardano, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Polkadot, Ton, Chainlink. So it's very interesting stuff here. Interesting stuff. And of course, we got more meme coins as we go down. And again, Ethereum Classic, I have no idea why it is in the top 50, but here we are. I do want to start off with Bitcoin. Okay. We're going to take a look at Miss B, see what she's doing, and discuss it a little bit more. Okay. And this is why we advocate so heavily for taking profit on some of the positions. When we talk about profit taking, we're not necessarily talking about Bitcoin unless you're somebody who's using leverage and all of those fun things, or in and out of positions. We're really more so talking about altcoins, and we're talking about meme coins, and we're talking about pre-sales, and we're talking about those types of things. Shout out to Blockchain Bonehead. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you. That's kind of what we're talking about, you know? Don't take profit, short your leverage. Okay, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. If you guys would like to trade with me, we've got two exchanges that we're currently trading on Femex. I've been using them since I think 2019 when they started. I forgot. Long time. Also CoinCatch. CoinCatch is cool. No KYC for those of you that are interested. If not, that's your business. You do whatever it is that you feel like doing. But again, if you're somebody who is on these exchanges playing around with altcoins, good, have fun. At the same time, most of you don't need to be using leverage. Most of you do not need to be using leverage. Only experienced traders. I have talked to a couple people that they only like to use leverage, and they're not super experienced, and they say it works for them. That's their business. I don't recommend it. If you don't have a successful trading and investing journal, don't do it. But whatever, I don't really care. Do whatever it is that you want to do. All right, but let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. And remember, with any exchange, not your keys, not your coins, and you can simply buy crypto and then take it off. What's Floki utility? Fun, cool stuff. All right, so this is going to be the Bitcoin daily chart, the daily chart. I want to go to one that's a little bit more cleaned up over here. But first, I'm going to tell you what these lines are. So these are basically scenarios indicating where Bitcoin could go if we do get that 20% correction and the 30% correction, because there's a lot of traders talking about that right now. A 30% correction would take us at about $50,000, which is the EMA 100. A 20% correction would take us approximately to the EMA 30, which is about $59,000. $59,000. I don't necessarily think that we are going to see sub $40,000 Bitcoin, because we would have to actually break down on the daily below the EMA 200, and that would just be an absolute bloodbath. I just don't see it happening. That would be $40,000 Bitcoin would be a 45% dump. I just don't see it happening, especially with Halvening around the corner. Halvening, yourmom.com. It's approximately 33 days. 33 days. And I love that CoinMarketCap has that here. Love it. It is approximately 33 days. We've got 4,700 blocks, and the approximate block time is 10 minutes. So I just don't necessarily see that happening. However, just because I don't see it happening doesn't mean that it's not going to. But right now we are seeing kind of a gnarly drop. Yesterday wasn't too great with Bitcoin. So yesterday we had, yesterday the candle closed was pretty bullish. We opened at 65.6. We closed at approximately 68,000. We got a swing low to 64. And then we just essentially went down right after that close. Okay. And we're trading at about 67,000. So right now I'm really looking for 64.5 to hold. That is the EMA 21. As far as the total over here, the total crypto cap, I was just playing around with some numbers here. We're seeing some people take profits and money leave the market, which is good. They should. And pullbacks with the total crypto market cap, including Bitcoin, is going to align us to about $2.15 trillion, the EMA 9. Ever since we had the run up in October, we had one pullback where we actually broke below the EMA 9 and we kissed the EMA 21. This happened on January 22nd of 2024, and it brought us to about $1.45 trillion. So right now I am anticipating a bit of a move down, people to continue to take profits, etc. I could be wrong, and that's okay. Matic has actually held up okay, decently. Like they went up to about 126. We're holding on the EMA 9 really nicely on the weekly. It's still pretty ugly, but we're doing we're hanging out. It does look like we might get that breakdown and kiss about 83 cents. I am invested in Matic. The ibit, the BlackRock Bitcoin, this is a bearish structure here, how the EMA 9 is ticked down like this. Taking a look at the 4-hour chart, the 4-hour chart is pretty ugly. We've got resistance at about $39, and it looks like we're getting a move down to about $37. If $37 breaks, then I would look to about $34 there. Thank you guys so much for the support on TikTok. Smash the like, smash the like. Make sure you guys are following me. Also on YouTube, we have 325 of you, only 51 likes. Smash the like and get the likes up. You should do that. You should do that. Me personally, I think that this is going to be an opportunity. I don't think the bull market is anywhere near over. I just think we're getting pullbacks. And one of the things I do want to remind everybody that's watching, all my awesome audience members, the supporters of the channel, I don't hold on the XLM anymore, not to my knowledge, no. I just want to show you guys this Bitcoin chart here. Yeah, over here. Yeah. This one over here. All right, let's go to the weekly. Let's go and take a look. Look at what we saw, okay? I want to show you guys something really quickly, okay? Back in 2021, we hit an all-time high of $65,000, and then we had a gnarly dump, and then we hit an all-time high of $69,000, and then we had a gnarly dump into the bear market. So just because you're having volatile pullbacks doesn't mean the market is over. Because I for sure thought the bull market was over when we hit what was this? This pump over here to 65,000 back in 2021. I was like, pack it up. We're done. I thought it was over, but we weren't. So just kind of keep this into consideration, and you can add this to your trading investing journal. But let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Solana, because Solana is going insane. And Solana is doing well. And partially the reason why it's doing well is because it's very easy to use and it's very affordable to use. So interest in Solana, time for Solana on Google Trends is at an all-time high. The graph shows the interest in the past 5 years, and it's at peak high now. And the second highest was early September of 2021. And that was, let's go ahead and see when September of 2021 was. Take a look at the Solana chart over here. And if we get a significant drop with Solana, I will buy more. September of 2021, December. So it was November. It was like over here. This is when it was over here. Interesting. But yeah, if we get a significant pullback, I'll buy some. I'll buy some more. But I have quite a bit. I'm doing okay. I bought in around $60, I think, like around over here. And so I'm doing really well. My portfolio is insane on one of my portfolios. I have lots of different ones. So I think that's awesome. I'm excited for everybody that had a conviction and was buying Solana down here at like 16, 15. Good for you. You guys are awesome. I didn't have that conviction. I just had a moon bag for that reason. And that's okay. Now, Solana crosses $200 as meme coin frenzy bumps demand for Solana network. Let's go ahead and talk about this, okay? So Solana not only hit $200 since November 2021, but it's around 20% away from hitting the all-time high of 260. I also think, shout out to those of you who bought Solana at $8, $9, whatever dollars. I'm proud of you. You had conviction. Your play turned out well. You're amazing. Proud of you. With that being said, Solana's only 20% away from the all-time high of 260. I do think Solana could potentially hit $1,000. I would all-time high would target 750 to 750 and between 750 and 1,000. The network amassed 3.2 million in fees over a 24-hour period, beating a 300,000 record from 2021. That's crazy. Wow. That's a massive, massive, massive increase in fees. On-chain volume hit over 3 billion, beating November 2022 record of 300 million. And it's also passed BNB, which we talked about earlier, which is number 4 on coin market cap. So shout out to all the Solana people. What do I think about the meme tokens? I think the meme tokens are fun, but most of these things have no utility any way, shape, or form. No utility any way, shape, or form. So that gets a little bit, what's going to happen to these projects? Like, let's just talk about it. Like, we're putting money into meme coins. Most of you that are smart, you're removing initial investment profit enough for taxes and you're rinsing and repeating in something else and you're leaving a moon bag. So if that thing ends up going up well, then you can continue to take profit. Avalanche or Solana? Right now, Solana. That is my opinion. But I don't know what's going to happen to all these meme coins. What do you guys think? Because really, Bitcoin's going down to 3,500. Oh, congratulations. Shout out to Servando. Let's get back in it, though. Let's get back to the stuff. I don't think Bitcoin's going to crash that hard. All right, let's talk about this. Not everyone can make money trading meme coins on Solana. This guy traded 11 meme coins in 3 days, losing money on each for the total loss of 750 SOL, $150,000. He seemed to be very FOMO and always buying high and selling low. So this is the hard reality of meme coins. Is that not everybody wins. So somebody bought Snap. I like this coin. Sorry. Boom, Book of Pepe, Book of Missing Out, BB. I don't even know that these. Yeah, this guy bought junk, like junk. But at the same time, it's sad. It's sad to see people lose money. But also, we've talked about you guys not doing that stuff. Because it's very, very risky. Also, too, okay, we'll talk about that story in a little bit. We'll talk about it next because it's kind of crazy. But be cautious and remember that just because you're trading on Solana doesn't mean you're guaranteed to make money. The market does not care about you or your feelings, so just be careful, okay? Now, let's talk about President El Salvador. He says the country will purchase 1 Bitcoin every day until it becomes unfavorable or unaffordable with fiat currencies. The interesting thing about the president of El Salvador is he's very much got that machismo, that confidence, that alpha. Like, that's an alpha male to me. Like, he does whatever it is he wants to do. And is saying it with his chest and doing it in the best interest of his community. They shamed him for making Bitcoin legal tender. They shamed him for holding Bitcoin. They shamed him for providing Bitcoin education. And he's just done so well, in my personal opinion. I'm not saying El Salvador is the best place. I'm not saying that he's perfect. I'm just simply saying I'm watching him move, and he's putting his money where his mouth is. And they've officially moved all their Bitcoin to cold storage too. That's in the vault. America could never. And it's interesting to see, it's interesting to compare, because like we've been taught that America is like the end all be all. It's the best country, X, Y, and Z, yourmom.com. And I love America. America's great. Like, my family came here to improve their quality of life, but literally at the same time, it's not what it used to be. And it's unfortunate. Like, Los Angeles County is dangerous. And, we've got a lot of problems here. I'm not saying El Salvador doesn't have problems. I'm just simply saying I'm looking at our problems. I'm looking what's happening with the public servants, and it's kind of crazy, But anyways, not my business, I guess. I don't know. Or I'm just an idiot on the internet. Make sure to smash a like and share this. Now let's get into this story over here. This is from Miss Ellie. This is important. An important step in the process, but does not necessarily mean that the SEC staff is engaging on these applications yet. That can change in the next 2 months. And this is regards to the Grayscale Ethereum Trust that they want to make it into an ETF. We just filed the Grayscale Ethereum Trust amended Form 19B for filing. This is an important step in our effort to uplist the ETH to NYSE ARCA. Investors want and deserve access to Ethereum in the form of spot Ethereum ETF, and we believe the case is just as strong as it was for Bitcoin. So let's talk about this. There's a lot of people that are bearish on the Ethereum ETF because the SEC isn't giving comments. However, one of the things that might be happening is the SEC is kind of tied up. We're going to talk about another story. We're going to be talking about another story in regards to the SEC having to deal with AI. The SEC is way over their heads. If the SEC would have just given us crypto regulation way back in 2017, 2018, we wouldn't be in this. We wouldn't have this problem. The industry would be so much better and so much stronger, but they don't want you to win. They don't. Why would they want you to win? Why would that make sense? But let's go ahead and just talk about this really quick. And I think that's it. Thank you so much. I appreciate Lillian Levi. That's sweet. And again, there is actually, there's a couple more tidbits I want to make. There is ETHgate. There was some drama that happened with ETH, but at the same time, like at this point, I'm just looking at all the stuff that happens in traditional finance, and what's really the difference between traditional finance and crypto? What's the difference between traditional finance and crypto? Seriously, traditional finance is gatekept by a bunch of rich people that know each other within their network. And they get access to do whatever it is they want to do with their money, but we want to operate in crypto, and crypto allows people level playing field, and everybody gets to do whatever they want to do with their money, but traditional finance isn't like that. So it's a hit or miss here. It's to me, it's a wealth gap. And I think that the biggest problem, especially in America, why we have so many social issues is the wealth gap. I don't have a series of teaching basics of crypto. Actually, I do. It's on my website. It's on my YouTube channel. I've got a crypto basics, and then also Alpha U. It's over on my website. There's a free Discord. You guys can head over there. But yeah, most of the time trading will get you wrecked. You'll probably do better dollar cost averaging, but at the same time, I do think it's important for everybody to educate themselves on the basics of trading. What are fibs? What are EMAs? Support and resistance, liquidity, all of these things. I think that's important. I think it's important. Thank you guys for being here. You're awesome. So anyways, I think that they should give a Ethereum ETF. Are the Ethereum people corrupt? Probably. Are banks corrupt? Yeah. So I don't know. Anyways, let's get into this. Shout out to the syscoin team. I work alongside them sometimes, and I do have a big moon bag of syscoin. Mostly everything you need to know about syscoin, some alpha there, as well as what's coming for Sys and Rollux. We're just getting started. There's going to be a lot of airdrops on Syscoin, so you should be paying attention to Syscoin and to Rollux. We've been talking about it. Syscoin is like, they're just awesome. It's basically a mix of Bitcoin and Ethereum, and it's just really great. I really appreciate a lot of the things that they're doing over there. And shout out to Patrick, and shout out to Masari. I love Masari. We use that to kind of to help curate our news in the morning. So shout out to Ryan. But Masari put a report out about Syscoin, so let's go ahead and cover it, because again, there's going to be a lot of utility and a lot of airdrops being built on Syscoin. Some of the stuff I'm under NDA, I can't talk about it, but some of the things they're building, I can't even discuss it. How does one spell Syscoin? Good job. Correct. But anyways, the key points from Masari report on Syscoin. Syscoin combines Bitcoin security and Ethereum's programmability. It supports layer 2 scaling technologies like EVM rollups. EVM rollups are going to be absolutely key in the coming, especially for fast transactions and for privacy. Very, 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 very important. It supports layer 2 scaling technologies like EVM rollups. I'm repeating that again for you. And Rollux launched on June 28th, 2023, drives Syscoin's user growth. Syscoin layer 1 employs merge mining for security. So basically when you're mining Syscoin, it's Bitcoin and Ethereum together, but it's not, but it is. And with Syscoin as Rollux's native coin, Rollux is an optimism fork and prioritizes speed and low cost for transactions, proof of data availability, PODA, links to Rollux to syscoin to layer 1, secured by Bitcoin miners. And ZKDA extends PODA to other chains using zero knowledge proofs and ZK-based light client for Sys. So this is the interesting thing. So Sys is a legitimate project. Syscoin is, and we have a lot of these other projects that are very legitimate, but people aren't talking about them. And the reason why we're not really talking about them a whole lot is because people got greedy and they care about the meme coins, and it's cool. Like I think it's important. This is why I'm going to drop a video for you guys in the next when I'm at New York and NFT NYC explaining different profit taking mechanisms. But there's different profit taking for different tiers of coins. Like for the meme coins and pre-sales, rinse and repeat, leave a moon bag. For the more legitimate projects like Syscoin and the ADA and the Algo and XRP and whatever that may be for you, you are going to want to take profits on the way up, 10%, 20%, etc., or hold long term and hope that you can get that 2 to 3 times, whatever works for you. And for Bitcoin, some of you don't even have to sell. It just really depends. But there's different profit taking strategies. And Syscoin is one of those that you might want to consider holding long term. Now let's take a look at Wu blockchain because there's been some drama. There's some drama over here, okay? Binance stated that it noticed the discussion about Binance BOEM insider trading incident and immediately launched an internal investigation. So what does this mean? This is from Cointelegraph and Binance, etc. So basically, we talked about yesterday that there was some drama with this new meme coin BOEM. Binance had owned 30% of the coin, so I was like, that's a little bit weird, interesting. So let's go ahead and discuss and dissect it and talk about it. Okay. So on March 16th, Binance announced it would list the Solana-based meme coin Book of Meme BOEMI baby. A whale bought 314 million tokens before the listing. People speculating that the whale was a Binance insider. That's probably where the 30%. Oh, no, excuse me, that's something different. It was real that Binance allegedly owns 30% of the BOEM supply. Binance had been investigating the insider trading allegations. They said that during the first investigation, the person at the center of allegations had no connection to Binance. Binance said it would offer 100,000 to 5 million reward for people who provide them reports on potential insider trading or corruption within the exchange. They will make their findings public. Let's talk about that really quickly, okay? Binance has gotten a lot of heat. Okay. And so have a lot of crypto exchanges for different unethical things that they've done. Is it right that they do these things? No. Should we question them and should we press them to be honest with this? Yes. And the reason why is because we have blockchain technology. And with blockchain technology, we can really track and see what's going on. So I think it's absolutely amazing that we're seeing these exchanges, we're pressing these exchanges, we're demanding answers, and we're getting them. Can you imagine asking a bank for answers? You're not going to get it. You can't even ask a public servant for answers. They won't even give you an answer with public servants. So I don't know. Is Binance perfect? No. Does Binance deserve a lot of heat? In some cases. Ooh, pupusas. I'm hungry. I can't eat a pupusa because it's bread. I got to be a skinny person these days. We got 563 amazing people. Smash the like, smash the like. Good morning to Queen, to Six Figs, to John. You guys are all part of the O Army. If you guys want to be an O Army member, take me to Pound Town. Pound Town. Queen, there was a song I was thinking about on the other live, and I couldn't remember what it was. Oh, anyway, so let's keep it going. But if you want to become a member, you totally can. If you want to support me in the channel, we've got ref links. If not, that's fine too. All right, this is from my child. Oh, well, I'm proud of you for fasting, and if you're celebrating the holiday, happy holiday. I know fasting can be a little bit hard at times. Shout out to Blockchain Boy, my son. Screenshot this. CZ Binance will drop a desci project and the entire sector is going to explode. Get ready. AXGT. I don't have that. I faded that. And this is in the response of Binance. Binance says, you know all about DeFi, but what about desci? Decentralized science uses the benefits of blockchain for a true transparency, collaboration, and funding sources. I think that we can do this properly with desci, but at the same time, there's a lot of things that I don't trust about it. Also, too, CZ is not going to be launching anything. That's the only disagreement I have with Blockchain Boy in this. CZ will not be launching anything until all of the investigations and BS with Telcoin is an old project, and if that thing even does anything, I'll be surprised. It's from like 2016 or 2017. But CZ literally can't launch or do anything because he's not allowed to leave the US, I believe. And in addition to that, like Binance is just getting pounded. So maybe he's working on something, but he's not going to be able to launch or release it until all the investigations are over. And again, remember, Binance paid, I think, the biggest fine in US history at what, $4.3 billion. So I am bullish on desci, but I am also kind of on the sidelines a bit because I think a lot of these projects are going to say X, Y, and Z, but they're not going to do it, or they're not going to be able to do it. But I'll grift with it. Now let's get into this story over here. So let's talk about why you need to be careful when investing with Solana meme coins. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's definitely discuss it over here, babies. So breaking Solana meme coin Slurf by Slurf Slow. 24-hour on-chain volumes break 1 billion. The project had earlier accidentally burned 10.6 million worth of pre-sale tokens meant to be airdropped. So what the actual heck happened? New tokens cannot be minted. The minting permission has been revoked. Surf raised over 50,000 SOL and over 10 million. And this means the pre-sale investors will not receive tokens and will not receive Solana funds. So this is Slurf's post here. Guys, I effed up. I burned the LP and the tokens that were set aside for the airdrop. Mint authority has already revoked, so I cannot mint them. There's nothing I can do to fix this. I am so effing sorry. K Money had to clap back. Said, if you consider launching a pre-sale token, I just want you to know 99% of you will fail miserably. You don't have what it takes. You're going to destroy your reputation. Good luck. And he went on to say, you are an effing idiot. Congrats, you played yourself. Mogged. And that's a coin that he likes, I believe. But I think the most interesting thing here about it is that if you see somebody doing these things and you send money to a stranger on the internet, you might get wrecked. So if you want to do these things, that's fine. That's your business. But at the same time, remember this story that we just talked about? Where was it? Not everyone can make money trading meme coins on Solana. So I want you guys to have fun with meme coins. I think you guys will do very well with them if you practice good risk management. But remember, you're probably not going to make a lot of money. I got rugged this weekend too. It wasn't fun. It happens. My 4-figure investment went to 2 figures, and that's okay. So just consider that. And that's okay to get wrecked and get lost, but just understand the risks. I'm a loss for words. I don't even know when to say this is big as F up, and I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. Send help. Well, people are joking. They're calling Solana now deflationary because this guy burned the whatever. I hope you guys have fun. Be careful. Now let's talk about this. This is from Look On Chain. After the mass unlocking of ARB, 11 whales deposited a total 34 million ARB, 58 million into exchanges. Does this mean that they are going to dump? Well, let's go and read a little bit more of the story. And make sure to smash like and share this, okay? So basically it's saying among them, 675 million ARB is unlocked for the team. Okay, we talked about this last week, but let's see if what ARB is doing price-wise. And this is why I warn you guys about unlocks, because this is the thing. It is a so this is an ARB chart. And we talked about the unlocks on ARB. We talked about, I forget when, on the 12th, I think. I don't remember last week. But ARB's dumping. It's dumping like crazy. When were the unlocks done again? Let me see. All right. Will be unlocked in 4 days. So the 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16. So on the 16th, let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. Yeah, it started dumping even before that. So yeah, ARB got a high of about $2.24, and now it's currently trading at about $1.64. So this doesn't happen all the time. No, sweetie, if you want to see the screen, you have to go to YouTube. I can't figure out how to do it to dual stream it. So you got to go to YouTube, and you should subscribe over there too. So yeah, this is the chart with ARB. One thing I want to say is we're not always right about the token unlocks, but we do like to bring them up on the show. The reason being is because things like this can happen. And I do want you guys, the token unlocks, these are for people who are actively trading probably. Reason being, if you're someone who's actively trading and you are in a position and you know that there might be a bearish signal coming, like a token unlock where people might sell a significant amount, you might want to close your position. You might want to take a loss or readjust your stop loss, whatever that may be. So just understand when we're talking about this stuff, my ears just unclogged. Oh my God. Yay. Anyways, if you're somebody who's in an active position, you might want to consider closing or modifying or changing because these types of things can happen. And this is a pretty gnarly drop. It did start before, but at the same time, like, this is why we talk about it. This is why we talk about it. It had a 28% drop from the all-time high for the high of swing wick high of $2.24. So that's just my opinion. That's your business. You guys can do whatever it is you want to do. But we do bring these up and they're important. Now let's get into this story. FYI, we are invested in BeFi. We are invested. So we're going to go ahead and cover it really quickly. BeFi LBP public sale on the Fjord Foundry is now live. If you guys are interested in joining, there's going to be the link over here. It's 100% fundraise for liquidity and performance, 100% LBP, participant unlock on TGE, swap USDT, ETH, USDC, wrapped ETH, DAI, wrapped Bitcoin, not FCFC. Everyone can join. And if you don't know what BeFi Labs is, it is a BRC20 trading terminal functional with your favorite crypto wallets. This is the thing. We are investing in projects like this because I think BRC20 tokens will do absolutely insane, especially in ordinals, the whole entire Bitcoin ecosystem. But please note, BRC20 tokens, the transferring and the swapping and doing all these things, they do get. You went to my website, CryptoWendyO.com, and the domain is for sale. It's not. It's not. These types of tools that are being created are going to help with the scalability problem and help with the speed. Okay. So I just think that that's something, to consider. Queen said, I don't have the bees for leverage, ma'am. Good. You don't need to. Well, you don't need to. We have 620 of you. Make sure to smash a like. Smash a like, smash a like. Brian Bootyhead says it's here to way be the airdrop day Phantom wallet. Yeah, get a Phantom wallet. But anyways, let's go back to this little thingamabobber over here. And yes, we're invested. Also to you guys, after a record-breaking IDO and Ape Terminal, things are looking pretty decent for this as well. And BeFi Labs is DeFi on Bitcoin. It's easy, no gas fees, fast trades, BRC20 and ordinals. So again, I think it's interesting to take a look at and to use these. Why isn't Ethereum moving? Because the market is correcting. But yeah, take a look, have fun. And if you're somebody who wants to get into ordinals or BRC20, you're probably going to have to start using platforms and stuff like this, because it is complex. It still is. Now let's go ahead and talk about Fantom. Fantom rockets as Fantom Sonic upgrade looms. FTM's price and Fantom TVL have doubled since the start of February. We haven't heard about Fantom in quite some time. So apparently Fantom is going to introduce its launch, and it's going to introduce a new smart contract coding language and execution engine in the Fantom virtual machine. Network will be able to support 2,000 transactions per second with 1 second finality after Sonic's mainnet launch. Other testnets suggest Network could process up to 4,000 token swaps and up to 10,000 transfers per second. TPS. It's a kind of a buzzword, and it's long story short, TPS isn't always accurate. Sonic will also target a 90% reduction in storage costs and introduce an upgraded consensus mechanism. Fantom aims to facilitate the new DeFi and Web3 gaming use cases through Sonic. I don't have any Sonic anymore. I don't have any Fantom anymore. Let's go ahead and take a look at Fantom over here. Fantom. Real perps. We just want the spot. Give us the spot, honey. All right, we'll just do this spot. So this is Fantom, and this is interesting to see. This thing pumped like freaking crazy. I thought this thing was going to completely go away, but it didn't. So I was wrong. And again, it's nice to see people back to building during the bull market. So Solana is Solana. Fantom is quite a bit away from all-time high. We're about we would need about 250% pump to continue to go. Right now, there's a lot of green on the chart. I would be a little bit cautious because of Bitcoin. Taking a look at the daily, let's see what she's got going on. There's a lot of consolidation really nicely above the EMA 9. Great, fantastic. I'm very much here for it. I think the next target would be about $1.04. And then from there, I would look to 116. And then from there, we'll be a little bit fun. 129. So these would be the targets I would look for Fantom. If we continue to be bullish. If we do get bearish, I would look for a move down to about anywhere between 73 and 67 cents if we do pull back. But I'm happy to see people making money. So yay. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this story over here, okay? Starbucks is ending the Starbucks Odyssey beta program, which kind of sucks because this was a Polygon matic-based project. Fantom is spelled F-A-T-O-M, FTM. So this kind of sucks for Polygon matic, but at the same time, it was a beta program. So let's talk about it. This was actually a really cool program with Starbucks. So they're ending the beta program, which allowed customers to earn and buy digital collectible stamps in the form of NFTs. It launched in 2020, Starbucks and Polygon. They launched in that program together, and will conclude on May 31st, along with the closure of Marketplace and Community Discord server. Yikes, that's kind of harsh. Users can continue trading their stamps on Nifty Marketplace. The reason for shutting down the program is unclear, but Starbucks aims to prepare future initiatives as it evolves its offering. So let's talk about why they're doing this. They're probably doing it because of the lack of regulatory clarity. They're probably doing it because it was a pilot program. I don't know the official end date, but they might have had one up their sleeves. I have no idea. It kind of sucks that they're closing their Discord down, but at the same time, that's what they need to do. And you can actually trade these on the secondary market over at Nifty, but I don't know how those will sustain. So I don't know how this is going to go, but it's sad to see when programs shut down. Maybe it just wasn't, maybe digital collectibles aren't ready. NFTs weren't ready for it. You know, I don't know, but it's sad. It can be sad. Magic, please. Do you believe in magic? We got 620 people watching on YouTube, over 110 of you on Tiki Tacky. Let's get into our next story. Smash a like. Thank you for supporting. Okay. So we have partnered with Mask Network today. So let's talk about Mask staking. Let's talk about it. Individual holders may stake their Mask tokens for the opportunity to receive additional tokens from the core partners and fast-growing products under the ecosystem. More details are coming soon. So we're going to go ahead and like this. We're going to go ahead and drop a little comment because I think this is awesome. I think it's great. It's fantastic. So go ahead and do that. Give a little hands over there. So let's talk about this. So Mask was founded in 2017. And a lot of people thought that the MetaMask token was going to be Mask, but no, there's already a token for Mask. All right, so founded in 2017, Mask Network, they aim to build a user-friendly bridge from Web 2 to Web 3, and they've been around a long time, which they have. 2017 is a long time. And they just introduced staking for Mask holders. So let's talk a little bit about what Mask Network is. It brings privacy and benefits from Web 3 to social media like Facebook and Twitter. It's an open source browser extension, encrypt messages for friend eyes only, which is important. Built-in social trading tools, NFTs, file storage, and on-ramp and more. It's run by a DAO, and they also do grants. And if you guys are interested in learning more about Mask, you can go ahead and join the socials, follow the community, and ask questions. I do like that aspect. I do want to try that out and see about the encrypted messages for friends' eyes only. You're both streams or eyes are hurting, then go to one stream, sweetie. It's not MetaMask. Mask is not MetaMask. So if you guys see the Mask token, it is not MetaMask. MetaMask does not have a token. Mask was created in, Mask Network was created in 2017, and they've been around for quite some time. Okay. So I think that that's pretty awesome, that they're still around and they're still building. So if you guys have Mask, you can stake it. The way we talk about staking, that I like to stake a moon bag. That means that, or if I'm staking, I'm earning interest, anything like that. So basically, I've removed my profit, my initial investment, enough for taxes. I take my moon bag and I stake it. And that's what I do with my Gala nodes. When I had Gala, I still do have Gala. So basically what happened is that I had my Gala bag, I made a moon bag, and then I used the nodes and I earned my passive income. So that's the way you stake. Now let's talk about this story. Computer expert who accidentally threw out Bitcoin fortune on an old hard drive says now worth 1.5 billion as he launches legal fight to dig out the landfill. That's crazy. So this was thrown away almost 10 years ago, I want to say. I don't know if you guys have heard about this story, but yeah, 10 years ago, the wife of an early crypto investor threw out his Bitcoin in the trash. He was temporarily storing the hard drive containing only access to 8,000 Bitcoin, said there were two identical hard drives in the office and had bagged up the wrong one by mistake before it was bin. For many years, the local council refused his many requests to search for it. Now has taken legal action to get to the site. That is going to be a hot mess. Can you imagine losing $1.5 billion worth of crypto, of Bitcoin, and trying to get it, like just going through the land site or the trash? That's going to be crazy, right? That's going to be, gotta be a little bit crazy. So I hope he finds it. I don't know if he's going to find it. I mean, it seems kind of crazy, but fingers crossed he finds it. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, yikes. Smash, like, share. Sam Bankman-Fried should spend 40 to 50 years in prison, says DOJ. The government also recommends an $11 billion fine and forfeiture. That's interesting because I don't know how he's going to pay that, but we'll see. Do I think he should do 40 to 50 years in jail? Yeah, I think he should do time. Was he a horrible person? Yeah. Or all the crypto CEOs that were part of the crypto contagion, are they horrible? Should they have gotten clawbacks and deserved punishment? 100%. Do I think Chapter 11 is a scam? And do I think that the way that the courts are run and the attorneys, are they just harming investors? Yes. The people that got hurt, yeah, they're continuing to do so. So it's just really horrible that this happened. It really, really did. So prosecutors recommend 40, 50 years for SBF, and they cite fraud and conspiracy charges related to the collapse of FTX. And he is accused of lying to investors and making illegal political donations. This is the thing, though. Why isn't the SEC being held accountable as well? And I just don't know how he's going to pay over $11 billion in penalties and forfeiture. This is the thing. Though that money should not go to the DOJ or any public servants. It shouldn't go to any of those agencies. It should go to the victims. It should go to the victims that he stole money from. The government targets seized funds, Binance accounts, proceeds from Robinhood shares, and forfeiture. They compare Bankman-Fried's case to Bernie Madoff, emphasizing the severity of harm caused to victims. Yeah, it did. It did. But my only question is, I'm not saying he didn't do anything wrong. My question is, why didn't the public servants stop him? That's all. Why? Why wasn't there anything done? That's a problem to me. That's where I get a little bit frustrated. It's like, what is the problem? Yeah, when people do these, when they spam, just throw them out. Please, just throw them out. I don't have patience for it. So I don't know. To me, it's just a problem because these types of things will continue to happen without any type of fair regulation. But what do I know? All right, this is this is the exhibits over here. And these are random, probably bad ideas that aren't vetted, confidential. So apparently he came up with the letter, or I came up with a different things. And this is in the court case. But basically he considered blaming lawyers, woke agenda to protect image. This is a new document published by prosecutors as part of their argument that he should be served with a sentence up to 50 years. He made a list of ideas that he considered in the days following his arrest. Some examples on the list. Go on Tucker Carlson, come out as Republican, come out against the woke agenda. Go with the lawyers were in a bad situation. I feel really bad about that, like most people do. They reacted poorly to difficult circumstances. Come out with a strong anti-Binance message. And again, he was one of the people that were paying media to slam Binance. Focus utmost on the fact that we could give value back to customers in Chapter 11. Team is destroying it. I don't know if he's wrong there, because Chapter 11 is absolutely devastating to most people, except the UCCs and the, other people. Focus on the fact that Chapter 11 team has no idea how to run FTX. It's colonial, run by cartel lawyers. He's right there. And come out as extremely pro-crypto and pro-freedom. So he's an a-hole, but some of these points that he makes are true. The Chapter 11 team, the Chapter 11 teams don't really necessarily know how to run things, and they just cause a bigger problem. But it doesn't exhaust him of his wrongdoing. He's still wrong. Yeah, that's the thing, is like the $11 billion or whatever the hell they want to take, that should go to the victims. That should go to the victims. I can't see. Shouldn't, like, why do the public servants take that money? For what? For what? Really? I don't know. But I'm just an idiot on the internet. All right. So this is a very long thing over here, but we shout out to Mixing for getting this. So SEC is once again showing their hand as they are disclosing today that their enforcement crusade against crypto is also a sideshow to distract against their lack of pursuing cases against traditional financial firms. Perfect segue, Mixing. So the SEC focuses heavily on prosecuting crypto cases while neglecting traditional financial firms, raises suspicion of the SEC's motive. Comparison shows disappropriate focus on crypto despite smaller market size. Track record of SEC enforcement actions in crypto versus traditional finance is questionable. Crypto cases often involve paperwork violations rather than serious wrongdoing. SEC's enforcement priorities seem skewed and effective. Lack of enforcement in traditional markets despite ongoing fraud suggests misplaced focus. And the SEC approach criticized for targeting good actors in crypto while neglecting bad actors and issues in traditional finance, like the banking collapse, cough, cough. Overall, the SEC's enforcement strategy appeared flaws and it lacks transparency. And basically over here, they said name, actions, enforcement. Coinbase, no, yes. FTX, yes, no. Binance, yes, yes. Kraken, no, yes. Terra, yes, no. Celsius, yes, no. BlockFi, yes, no. Stoner Cats, no, yes. Library, no, yes. XRP, no, yes. 3AC, no, yes. So most of these, like XRP and Library, Coinbase, Kraken, they're no yeses. So there was no actions, but there were enforcements. Let that marinate on that for a while. And now this is Gary Gensler talking about AI. So if you stuck around until the end, I rock with you. Make sure you guys like and smash this. But this is important. Good morning to Mo. Let's talk about this. This is important. So basically, Gary Gensler came out. SEC settled charges against 2 investment advisors, Delphia and Global Predictions, for making false and misleading statements about their AI use. Both firms marketed their clients, prospective clients, that they were using AI in certain ways. In fact, they were not. Gensler said investment advisors should not mislead public by saying they're using AI model when they are not. Such AI washing hurts investors. Gary shared his thoughts on the clip, which we won't listen to because I can't stand him. And firms agree to settle the SECs and pay $400,000 in penalties. So let's talk about AI a little bit. AI is absolutely crazy. AI is crazy because like we saw all the drama with Google's Gemini, I think, or Genesis or something like that. And it just, there's so much bias because of the people that are programming it. And now I feel like the SEC should probably just go with Hester Peirce, put out the Crypto Safety Harbor Act 2.0 and focus on AI, because AI is going to I think the AI is going to wreck more people than it will crypto. That's just my opinion. Anyways, you guys, I got to get going. I'm going to go get my hair done today because it's musty dusty. And I'm going to try to take a nap and practice some self-care because I've been utterly exhausted. But thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to the 100 of you on TikTok. Shout out to, I think, close to 600 or 700 on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. And I will catch you guys 3:30 p.m. PST and then tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you so much.